Yo, yo, yo. Whew. Boy, this YouTube drama shit used to be fun. Remember Idubbbz climbing around in those sewers? Wasn't that fun? It all had this schoolyard mischief type feel to it. It's also serious now. It's like lawsuits and shit. Fuck. Makes me want to cry.
It's really hard.
Content Cop opened in a fun way. Honestly felt like the good old days. But this subject matter is too dark. It's just fucked up. Ethan is clearly in the midst of a mental health crisis. Him and Ela are both addicted to Adderall, clearly. Sitting there bugging out, all paranoid and shit.
That was it. That's all she said.
But then say that you don't.
Okay. Do you have anything else to say for your friends?
Yeah, it's just sad. Idubbbz made some interesting points. He's very observant and analytical. He could be an academic for his ability to interpret mundane media.
There was some amount of pressure or enthusiasm for you to get down with that. And what it sounds like to me is that you did see it at the time and you were like, ooh, I don't like that. And you didn't endorse it and you didn't fuck with it. Huh. It's almost like that is a fucking identical situation to me.
I really like the part where he pointed out that an H3-ater was trying to sabotage Ethan by doing the exact same thing his fans are.
It's now trying to make Ethan burn bridges.
Seriously, the H3 fan base are like Swifties, just violently passionate about a really boring, inexplicably popular entertainer. I think Idubbbz's goal with this video was to treat it like a boxing match. Like, okay, I'm gonna try to knock you out, but at the end, we shake hands.
Just say something nice and charitable about him.
I don't know if that was the right move. He shouldn't have called it Content Cop in that case, because that title carries with it an intent to kill. Content Cop is really bringing out the big guns, you know?
Yeah, bring in the big gun.
He could have done a normal video, like when he addressed Rice Gum without it being a Content Cop. Then if Ethan kept going, do the Content Cop, then do it. Because Ethan's now gonna act like Ian's pulled a fucking literal gun on him. He's in the habit of overreacting to minor non-threats.
Man, I'm being obsessed with you guys when you only had 15K subs. Glad that's behind me. Enjoy hell. This guy's for real. Joe Coop. Look this guy up. Enjoy hell. He said enjoy hell.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so I felt like he came out swinging, trying to scare Ethan, then pulled back and played it pretty soft, love taps. Then at the end tried to hug it out, essentially, and I guess time will tell how effective that is.
Ethan could just use a hug.
Overall, it was a good watch. Idubbbz is a really good presenter. He's electric when he's pissed off, which he clearly was here.
What the fuck do you think we're gonna do? You think I'm gonna fucking sit on my hands when you do this shit?
I would have liked to have seen more content analysis, you know? I know that's not what the intention was here, but that's what I would have liked. I want to see a breakdown of what the H3 podcast is. I've tried watching a few times and always turn it off very quickly because it's so fucking boring. I hate streaming. I think it sucks. Anytime I try to watch a streamer, it's just someone looking at their fucking computer. And, you know, some people have told me like, oh, you know, it's really all about the chat. I'm just like, okay, whatever. This is not for me. You know, but I am curious. Like, is it one show? There's multiple titles, aren't there? But it all looks the same to me. And who are all these people in the room with him? They can't all be producers, right? Like, how many are there? Is this the most overstaffed show of all time? I would have liked to have seen more classic Content Cop, you know, like describe the content, break it down. This is just personal drama. I'm not criticizing him for making the video. I just wish it wasn't called Content Cop because it is a little disappointing.
Yeah, we've been respecting you as independent content creators. You can do what you want. We'll treat you as adults. Maybe we shouldn't have been treating you as adults.
I also think he should have brought up the CPS situation since Ethan thinks that that's like the worst insult of all.
When they're trying to justify why they called CPS to our house.
That's probably as bad as it gets.
A trillion times worse than calling me the C word?
Yeah, I think that's as bad as it gets, is justifying why it was okay to call CPS on us.
Like he acts like it's worse than swatting. He acts like his kids are being swatted. Hassan acted like that too.
I don't understand what CPS is even thinking that they would do a follow-up investigation as though there's any sort of veracity. He is a multi-millionaire. I think it's also completely ridiculous to call CPS in general. I don't understand how the CPS would actually conduct an investigation. Like, I don't think that there is any world where separating Ethan Klein from his children would be better for his children. That is psychotic.
I mean, Ian calls himself a leftist now, and he has a huge platform. Would have been a good progressive guy thing to do to clarify the reality of the CPS and not let this warped and harmful view persist. But maybe Idubbbz is not a real leftist. Perhaps he's just another woke mobster out to steal all the cum from gay guys' balls. I think what'll happen from here is that H3 will just add Idubbbz to his enemies list. He'll act like the content cop is just another fucking nail in his own coffin, just another bullet for him to shoot himself in the foot with. I mean, he just really doesn't seem to get it, that it's like the main beef everyone has with him is that it's inappropriate to defend Israel in any regard at the moment. Like, to come out and be like, hey, I'm just trying to show everyone that Israel's not as bad as they're saying. It's like, now is not the time. Now is not the time to come out and go, well, it's not all bad. It's like those men who are like, well, not all men. It's like, not now. Now is not the time for that. Stop. Like, just stop. Oh my God, fuck.
But we would go there a lot. So you go to restaurants where there's Arab-speaking people, and it's just, you don't even think about it twice. It's just normal.
Yeah, it's not, that's like, no, it's not weird. Like, oh, here, it's not weird. They live together.
I don't think this is going to do anything to slow it down. I think if anything, this is just going to add fuel to the fire. Yeah, so that's my review of Idubbbz Content Cop. I liked it. I watched it from start to finish and was never really bored. 5 stars. And I really hope that this shit ends soon, because I don't think it's gonna get any better. I think it's only gonna get sadder, and I hate to think how it'll end.